Today was another day full of the charm of history and the mountainous rural atmosphere of Turkey. It began with the grandeur of an ancient city thousands of years old, extending to the warmth of the wooden Aegean-style houses in the village of Sirince. Aphrodisias is an ancient city that flourished during the Greco-Roman period. It is famous for its marble carving art and served as the center for the worship of the goddess Aphrodite. Its highlights include the Temple of Aphrodite, the Tetrapylon, one of the best preserved large stadiums in the ancient world, and the magnificent sculptures that are still available for viewing in the Aphodisias Museum. After admiring the grandeur of the ancient civilization, we shifted our focus to the charming, warm Turkish countryside atmosphere in the village of Sirince. Highlights of the place: white wooden and stone houses lining the hillside, offering a Greek-Turkish flair. Every corner is perfect for photos. Local market featuring handicrafts, souvenirs, and local products to choose from. Famous fruit wines, such as pomegranate, peach, and cherry wine, available for tasting at small shops throughout the village. Everyone, this is a section of the frieze decorated with masks and garlands found in the ancient city of Aphodisias. It is marble sculpture of human faces or masks tied to fruit or leaf garlands, which is a popular motif in Roman architecture. These carved stone blocks primarily come from the portico of Tiberias, the northern colonnade of the North Agra, or from other buildings in the urban park area. The Sebastian Temple of Aphrodisias is one of the most important and impressive structures in the ancient city of Aphrodisias. The Sebastian is not merely a temple, but a large religious complex built and dedicated to 1. The goddess Aphrodite, the patron deity of the city. 2. The divine Roman emperors Augusti or Theoi Sebastoi, referring to the emperors of the Julio-Claudian dynasty. And the people of Aphrodisias. Construction period began around 20 AD, during the reign of Emperor Tiberius, and was completed around 60 AD, during the reign of Emperor Nero. The temple, located at the far eastern end of the courtyard, built upon a high podium. Artistic highlights: Sebastian reliefs. Both portico buildings were 3 stories high and were extensively decorated with marble relief panels. The Sebastian is thus a monument that expresses the close relationship between the city of Aphrodisias and the power of the Roman Empire. And it is a crucially important source of early Roman marble sculptures. It consists of a processional avenue, a narrow marble-paved courtyard walkway, approximately 90 meters long and 14 meters wide, portico buildings, colonnaded structures flanking both sides of the processional avenue, the north and south buildings. The area filled with large marble fragments and architectural blocks is a designated space where excavated pieces are kept and carefully arranged for study, documentation, and future restoration. This type of layout is commonly seen throughout Aphrodisias, a city renowned for its high-quality marble and exceptional sculptural tradition. The scattered columns, capitals, friezes, and carved panels reflect both the scale of the ancient monuments and the craftsmanship that made Aphrodisias one of the most important marble-working centers of the ancient world. In the distance, visible is the large theatre and bouleuterion, a series of stone steps still extending over the stage, providing a glimpse of the original structure for the audience. The stage edges and some sculptural bases still contain elements suggesting rituals or performances that once took place here. The South Agora, or South Market, of the ancient city of Aphrodisias. The South Agora was once a large public square surrounded by a colonnade or stoa. These scattered marble columns are the result of a major earthquake in the 7th century, leaving much of the ruins in this area. The area known in antiquity as the Place of Palms was located in the South Agora of the late ancient city. Physically, it consisted of a long ornamental pool measuring 170 meters in length and 28 meters in width, forming one of the most impressive water features of Aphrodisias. The pool was surrounded on both sides by double porticos, creating shaded walkways for visitors. These colonnades were constructed with Ionic marble imported from the island of Crete, adding elegance and a sense of grandeur to the entire complex. In earlier scholarship, the pool was thought to have been part of a monumental structure dedicated to Emperor Tiberius, AD 14 to 37. Functionally, it operated as an open channel with pressurized, flowing water that fed a series of fountains, making it both an engineering achievement and a visual centerpiece within the Agora. The northern portico was built by a prominent local notable named Diogenes, and its eastern entrance was marked by tall, decorative columns. Archaeological excavations at the pool uncovered fragments of the renowned mask and garland frieze, linking this area to the rich sculptural tradition of Aphrodisias. The pool's strategic location placed it next to the ancient urban park, and within close proximity to the basilica and the theatre, forming a central hub of social, civic, and ceremonial life in the city.
ใหญ่โตกว้างขวางมาก
Hadrianic Baths. It is one of the city's greatest architectural achievements and the largest public bathhouse in Aphrodisias. Constructed in the 2nd century AD during the reign of Emperor Hadrian, the structure is massive, featuring numerous marble columns and designed symmetrically according to the typical Roman bath model. Inside, clear traces of the underfloor heating system, the hypercaust, are visible. This was advanced Roman technology that utilized supporting pillars to circulate hot air beneath the floor, allowing the heat to spread throughout the bathrooms and warm both the floor and the water as needed. Additionally, the baths use distinctive white and pink marble, a signature of Aphrodisias, to decorate the walls, floors, and door frames, lending it a luxurious feel, like an ancient spa reserved for emperors. The original layouts of different functional areas such as the frigidarium or cold bath, tepidarium or warm bath, and caldarium or hot bath are still clearly discernible, making it easy to imagine the atmosphere of relaxation and social life enjoyed by the city's residents 2 millennia ago.
อันนี้คือเป็นที่อาบน้ำโบราณของวิหารอโฟไดต์ดูมันช่างใหญ่โตมโหฬารจริง
This bath complex was a major center of social and cultural life in the city from the 2nd to the 6th century. The marble sculptures used to decorate the baths were of the highest quality and represented some of the city's greatest artworks, reused in late antiquity. When ancient religious sanctuaries and cult centers fell out of use during late antiquity, CAAD 300 to 600, many earlier statues were removed and reinstalled as decorative displays within the bath complex. Examples. Important groups that were relocated include the colossal hero statue and the sculptural group of Achilles and Penthesilea from Bath to Museum. These statues were arranged along the edge of the pool in room 14 during this period, effectively transforming the bath complex into the city's own historical museum of marble sculpture. Continuing further, at the heart of the city is the great sanctuary of Aphrodite, the large temple platform, podium, that, during a certain era, was converted into a Byzantine church. One can see the remains of column bases, stone paving, and fragments of the goddess's statue that illustrate the local form of Aphrodite worship. This temple served both a religious function and as a showcase for sculptural works. It is therefore not surprising that the local museum has collected a large number of marble pieces from this site.
Cái này tôi nghĩจะสุดไหมเอ้ย
ก็นี่ไง
มันยิ่งใหญ่กว่าเอพิโซดนะตอนนั้นพวกปู่ไม่ได้มาเดินมาทางนี้ไงไปเดิน3 คนแล้วก็พี่ใจเล็กก็เดินไม่ไหว
อ๋อ
แล้วพวกปู่เข้าไปหมดเลย
Stadium. Massive and still in perfect condition, the stadium, considered one of the best preserved stadiums. It's shaped like a W, or closed at both ends. It's approximately 262 to 270 meters long, 59 to 60 meters wide, has around 30 marble tiers, and an estimated capacity of approximately 30,000 people. This size is larger than the entire ancient city population, demonstrating how important sporting events and public festivals were to the city's social life. Stepping onto the marble seats and looking down onto the field, you'll clearly feel the ancient stadium.
At a later stage, they built the walls above because during the first centuries of Roman era, the whole country was Roman. Later, with conflicts and fights, families, different groups, the land divided into different.
The Tetrapylon is a grand ceremonial gateway, a four-way structure composed of paired marble columns and cornices adorned with stucco ornamentation. It was reconstructed using the original marble fragments discovered in the area. The atmosphere here feels like a ritual gate that divides the outside necropolis, burial area, from the inner civic area. The Tetrapylon is a symbol of the city, representing its wealth and the marble carving artistry of local craftsmen. This is a scattering of graves and tombstones along the slopes on both sides of the city entrance. Stone tablets carved with figures or messages, small marble tombs, and large tomb buildings, some of which are decorated with small statues or pavilions.
ตรงนี้เราเห็นแล้วเป็นไส้มันมีภูเขาเป็นขาว
Having marveled at the grandeur of the ancient civilization, we are now on our way to our beautiful hotel, eager to unwind and soak in the serene surroundings for a truly memorable experience.
วันนี้พักที่โรงแรมรามาดาโอ้ยปู นี่ปลูกไปเนี่ยไปวันนี้พักที่โรงแรมรามาดาโรงแรมระดับ5 ดาวของแท้ค่ะสวยงามอยู่ติดชายทะเล
Tonight, we are staying at Ramada Quarters, a beautiful resort-style hotel perched along the Aegean coast. The rooms are spacious and modern, offering balconies with breathtaking sea views. The hotel features a large outdoor swimming pool, a relaxing lounge area, and beautifully landscaped gardens that create a peaceful retreat atmosphere. ตรงนู้นก็มีสวนน้ำมีสวนน้ำสวยงามมากสวยงามสวยงามสวยงามสวยวิวทิวทัศน์สวยมากสวยจริงๆสวยมากแต่น้องแมวก็เยอะ It's perfect for both couples and families looking to unwind. The location is very convenient, just minutes from the city centre, the marina, and local restaurants, making it an ideal base to explore quarters and enjoy the stunning Turkish coastline. We can't wait to relax, enjoy the sunset, and experience the hospitality that Ramada is known for. The next day, we set out to explore several fascinating places. First, we visited a local carpet workshop, where we saw skilled artisans weaving intricate patterns by hand. Then, we stopped by a jewellery store, admiring exquisite gems and craftsmanship, followed by a visit to a leather shop showcasing beautifully crafted bags and accessories. We ended our day in the charming village of Sirince. Sirince is a beautiful and charming village nestled in a hillside near Selçuk city in Izmir province, western Turkey. The name Sirince in Turkish means lovely or charming, and it truly reflects this village. It is located approximately 8 kilometers from Selçuk city and not far from the ancient city of Ephesus, a major tourist attraction. It is an ancient village with traditional Greco-Roman architecture. Whitewashed houses with plaster walls and wooden frames, red or brown roofs, line the hillside with narrow, steep cobblestone streets.
หมู่บ้านกรีกโบราณ
We, along with the tourists, strolled around the old houses, sampled wine, purchased souvenirs, and enjoyed delicious Turkish food. Small, local wine shops are tucked away along the ancient cobblestone streets. Most of these shops are owned by villagers, making their own wines according to traditional family recipes. Their selection ranges from sweet and fruity to rich, dry wines. Upon entering, the faint aroma of fermented wine, combined with the atmosphere of old wooden houses, feels like a trip back in time to authentic Turkish countryside. This is the gowithissara trip, from exploring ancient civilizations to the charming wine village of Sirince. If you enjoyed this trip, please like, share, and follow us to stay up to date on all our new trips. Thank you all for following our journey this time.